creator, said. I will be starting soon, laughing face.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to another day of All Creator Live. And I'm back playing more Genshin Impact finally. I'm here with my sister April,
Hello.
and she's eating pizza. Yeah, let me unmute the TV and turn it down a little.
Am I going to be able to hear them talk?
Yeah, you should be able to. I have the dialogue volume set to
All the way up?
yeah, all the way up. All right, start game. All right. So apparently.
I'll go over to the Angel Share.
Yeah, no.
Or
Dawn
Dawn
Winery.
Winery.
Yeah, apparently we gotta go up to the Dawn Winery.
To make a cat carving.
No, that's not what we're supposed to be doing. That's part of the archipelago stuff.
Huh.
This is what we're doing. Phantom of the Past. The reason why April's here is because there's new story that unlocked yesterday or the day before. I can't remember which. But it has to deal with Diluc and why he's wearing has his new outfit or whatever. During a spontaneous visit to Dawn Winery on a summery day, the traveler in Paimon noticed something from the past that might pose a threat. Alright, well, let's get it set up. And completely forget about doing that. Yeah. This quest takes place in Mondstadt. Teleport. And we got pizza.
And Jason's got popcorn.
Yeah. I always have popcorn.
Are you going to be using the dipping sauce that came with the pizza for your crust?
There's garlic sauce and then there's the spicy garlic sauce. Which one do you want?
The regular garlic sauce.
I think it's in here. Not garlic sauce, garlic butter.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm okay with having the spicy garlic butter. Yeah.
Oh, have you managed to save up those keys for to do that hangout?
No, I haven't been really slacking. I've been playing No Man's Sky and Stray, so.
Well, I can understand Stray.
I know, but at the same time, like, I still have. Oh wait, no, that's not the Dawn Winery. That's
Dawn
the
Winery is outside the city.
Yeah, that's the Angel Share. So April didn't hear this, but Paimon was like, "Let's go pay a visit to Diluc at the Dawn Winery and get us some free drinks because it's so hot."
It's so hot.
And gosh, she isn't kidding. This has been a really messed up summer. It's been so hot.
Yeah, well, that's what happens when you leave a lot of shit lying around.
It's global war.
Yeah.
Everybody panic. But it's a reasonable
Makes
panic. I mean, everything's
makes
getting...
the weather more severe than it normally would be.
Yeah.
Makes it hotter and colder during those seasons.
I like getting fucking set on fire and shit. Jeez.
Uh-huh.
Wait. Alright. I just thought that was funny. I popped right in and she was like, "Oh, it's so hot. Let's go get free drinks." Out of all places, Dawn Winery. Let's go get free wine. You know we're not allowed to do that. Oh.
Ooh, not
Good day
enough.
to you both. It's been quite a long time.
I can't hear
You're
her.
looking well as ever.
Hi, Adeline.
To what do we owe the honor today? Important business to discuss with Master Diluc, I presume?
That's right. Adeline, since we've run into you, maybe we could just get you to help us with this one. We always miss the winery's discount grape juice, so this time we decided to come here early. Can you reserve a bottle for us? We'll pay a deposit, just name the price.
Of course I can, and no deposit necessary. But I'm afraid you might be in for quite a wait. Dawn Winery's discount grape juice takes a long time to make. Every summer, Master Diluc handpicks 2 barrels of the finest grapes to turn into juice.
What? Why sell the good stuff at a low price? Shouldn't the best grapes be the most expensive?
Master has never explained his reasoning. If I had to guess, the discount could be a marketing technique. Special deals always attract customers. Perhaps Master hopes to increase the popularity of fruit juice so that people have more options when it comes to drinking. It makes an ideal alternative for the heaviest drinkers because they won't get drunk and start causing mischief. At the same time, those who don't drink alcohol get the chance to try something new. Master Diluc isn't all about money. I think he would prefer to see people drinking in moderation than chase bigger profits at any cost. Imagine if everyone could just enjoy a nice glass of wine and have a good time while keeping their wits about them and not creating trouble for others. Now, wouldn't that be a miracle?
Wow, Master Diluc's such a thoughtful guy. So, is Diluc picking out this year's grapes right now?
Not just yet. He has a few more issues to sort out first. He'll start the process as soon as those are out of the way. If you're interested, I'm sure Master Diluc would be delighted to see you and hear your thoughts. As you know, whenever Master Diluc catches wind of any unsavory guests showing up in Mondstadt, he takes it upon himself to go and greet them in person. It's the same story today. He should be somewhere near Falcon Coast. I'm not sure how long he'll be. In the meantime, would you like to take a seat inside? I have to stay here and wait for some other guests, but Hilly and Mako will be glad to take care of you.
Unsavory guests? What is that supposed to mean?
Zaruf said,
But Paimon
Sup.
won't feel kind of bad if we're sitting in Diluc's house, twiddling our thumbs while he's out there hard at work. Let's go to the Falcon Coast and help Diluc sort out his issues.
Hey, what's up, Zaruf? It's nice to meet you. This is All Created Alive. I'm here with my sister April.
Hello.
And this is Genshin Impact. We're doing the new story mission with Diluc and whatnot.
Although Diluc is super strong, surely he'd appreciate a little support.
If you're happy to help, that would be wonderful. Master trusts you after all, and you're both very capable. I know he'd appreciate a helping hand.
No biggie. The sooner Master Diluc is free, the sooner we can get a taste of that delicious grape juice.
Zaruf
Come
said,
on, let's go to the
That's
Falcon
cool.
Coast.
Awesome. So how's your day been, Zaruf? I know there are a lot of people that tune into this stream that play Genshin Impact. Have you ever played it? Apples. Alright, so we gotta go to Falcon Coast. I forget which way that is. Ah, that's where we landed. That's where we were first.
That's where you arrived.
Yeah.
Where you first arrived.
Yeah. Oh, jeez. I keep doing that. It's because I was playing No Man's Sky a lot. My, muscle memory. It's like, press down this. No, that's not how you run. Go away.
Zaruf said, yeah, I do play GI.
Yeah. It's a very addicting game. But I have so many games going on right now that, wow, yeah, this is different.
Fog.
Is that a camp over there?
Yeah, it is.
Diluc is camping out in the wild?
Huh.
Huh. This is weird. Maybe these enemies are really tough, and it's turned into a long, drawn-out battle. Let's go check it out.
Okay.
I think
You
there might
insist?
be more
I don't
of them.
think I've seen a red one of these. I've seen blue and yellow, but I don't know how hard red will be. Oh, I can't activate it.
You have to go do something else first, I guess.
I guess. I guess I have to check out the campsite first.
Investigate camp.
Yeah. Oh.
Huh. This tent doesn't look like it belongs to Diluc. Maybe it's an adventurer camp. Oh, there's a piece of paper and a notebook over there. Let's read them.
Zaruf said, but I haven't done the latest missions. Zaruf said, I'm lazy.
Well, don't worry. If you don't want any spoilers, I'm totally okay with you leaving this stream, because that's all I'm doing today is story stuff. And, you know, I don't want to spoil anything for you. That would kind of suck.
Judging by the tone, it seems like this was written by someone Diluc knows well. Let's call him Diluc's friend for now. He saw something bad happen, wrote a note for Master Diluc, and then left. Huh. Isn't that pretty irresponsible? What if someone else had seen it? Also, he left his notebook
LMAO,
behind.
it's okay.
Now that Paimon thinks about it, you know that strange ley line deposit on the beach? Other than that, everything seems fine here. Not a monster in sight. Do you want to read Diluc's friend's notebook too? If not, let's head over and take a closer look at the ley line deposit.
Yeah, April has never seen one of these things before. It's a ley line deposit. When you activate it, a bunch of monsters
Irish
show up. Because
said,
they're thirsty for it.
Yo.
Yo, Irish! Welcome to the stream, buddy!
Hi, Irish.
It's been a long time since I've been playing Genshin Impact on this stream, but it's definitely something I've been trying to get to.
It will be easier for me to skip all the scenes later.
Oh, you're okay with skipping the scene? I guess you just play the game for fun, not for story, I guess.
Whoa! Where did all these monsters come from? Wait a second. Is that Diluc? Huh. He looks kind of different than usual. Look at him go! So focused and full of energy! So this is Captain Pyro when he's in top form, huh? Hey, you're right! Now that Paimon looks more closely, this Diluc does look younger than usual. But what happened back then? Why is he fighting here? Guess we can just ask him about it when we see him. What should we do now? Okay, let's see how young Diluc used to fight.
That was Claymore back then.
Yeah. Well, no, I was about to say, yeah, he didn't. Or he did. He's so tiny. He's so much smaller.
He's definitely skinnier.
At what level are these guys? 90? Because if they're 90, then he's stronger when he was younger.
80.
Oh, they're 80. Okay, I was about to say. Yeah, I'm only playing as him, so I can't. No. Is he still there? Yeah, he does.
Ways to the wicked.
Ooh. Yeah, take that, wicked.
The fight is over. Diluc wiped the floor with them. Guess some things haven't changed. So is there any actual danger here? It looks like it's only these illusions from the past. So Diluc's already called it a day? Will more monsters come out if we go up to that weird ley line deposit again? And what about young Diluc? If it's like the other ley line deposits we've seen, then it should have disappeared now that all the monsters are defeated. No. Paimon's just a little worried is all. What if someone passing by gets curious, comes to check it out, then suddenly, yeah! A monster jumps out and clubs him over the head with a swish and a smash! That would be terrible. Because it sounds more dangerous that way. Anyway, we came here to help Diluc, didn't we? So let's stick around a little longer and make sure this place is completely safe before we head back. Not really. Paimon just wants some fancy grape juice. Come on, let's finish what we came for. When we get the grape juice, you can have some of Paimon's half.
Okay, that makes it all better.
Yeah, that makes way more sense. Paimon's just doing it for her stomach.
I'm not really a fan of grape juice, but I guess if they like it. Oh, it's one of these. And then these unlock the more I go through. Alright, so this is the first one, Fearsome Judgment. Oh wow, gotta fight a lot of these robots. I'll do tier 1. Peerless. Or Peerless? Oh wow, they're not very
One with my blade.
powerful.
Submit for judgment.
Oh really? Okay, that makes things a little more complicated.
Well, according to the timer up there, you've got like 2 minutes and 40
Yeah, do you see how many people I'm supposed to kill?
powerful opponents defeated 1. 0 out of 1. But it doesn't
I think
really
it's
matter.
that guy, because that guy's a really strong one of the.
But yeah, as far as I
A
can
touch
see,
of frost from whence you came.
Yeah, I probably gotta beat the one dude.
complete challenge.
Here, thunderclap.
He's also a sky enemy, and I didn't realize that. Would have been better to bring out bring
Yeah,
Miko.
yeah.
Get it. There we go. Wonder if I did it with any time left over.
If you want, you can switch Aether out for me.
Nah, I'll keep him
if
for
you
now.
think she'll help better with the time constraint.
I think I'm good. Reward. Oh, okay. So I just have to do the 1 star for each of these in order to. Okay, cool. Oh, perfect. Oh wait, I thought it was water. It's ice. A lot of these are really good to fight with Diluc.
Diluc is a very versatile character.
Well, no, not really. He's good as fire and ice. Or I mean ice and lightning. Kind of.
Yeah, when
Really
you're paying
depends
attention.
on who's on the receiving end of the fight when it comes to lightning. I think this is the guy I'm supposed to kill. Or it could be those ice dudes.
Spirit Blade. Time for
Powerful opponents defeated 1 out of 3. So you get 2
I think these two were the...
Take this.
Oh, this is a bubble one. Okay.
One with my blood. From whence you came.
Alright. So maybe I have to wait a couple of days for the next one. Unless it's unlocked now. Nope, I have to wait. Okay, so that's just those two.
Saru.
Wow, was that? Oh, I did it again by accident. I
Yeah,
meant to...
you triggered it again by
Dang it.
accident.
Huh? Oh. GG. Now have fun, guys. Thank you. Thank you for stopping by. It was nice meeting you, Seraph.
Nice meeting you.
Submit for judgment. Swift and merciful.
I haven't really been paying attention. Oh, I think at one point I was just swinging my sword around while I was reading.
Yeah.
I should be good though. These guys are not that great.
Not that strong.
I was just fine. Totally cool with that. Yeah, I'm not okay with it now. I just didn't heal before I went into this fight, and I just realized that.
Oh dear.
From whence you came.
Bubble.
Get away from me, Bubble. Go away. Get out of here, Bubble Buddy. Nobody likes you. Change. There we go.
A touch of frost. Submit for judgment.
Dang it, he moved. Jerk.
Take this. Thunderclap.
Spin, spin, spin.
Completed.
Ready, steady, go! I'll protect us.
Oh, wrong button.
Yeah, if I remember correctly, according to the I guess you could say the history line, Diluc left Mondstadt when he was 18, I think.
I know
he became a captain of the Knights when he was 15, and then he left the Knights and Mondstadt when he was 18, and he came back was 3 or 4 years later.
Is that all there is to this? Is just a challenge thing? Aw, I thought there'd be more story.
You might get more story after you defeat all the challenges.
Yeah, or it could just be like that Iritaki quest where it's just a lead up to a bunch of stuff. But now I know that costume is from him when he was younger. That's at least something. I got free stuff.
Neat.
Where? Oh, it was someone's birthday. Whose? Yanfei's birthday.
Yanfei.
Yay.
Ah,
Yanfei, the lawyer.
yeah.
And these were from Klee and Shinobu's birthdays.
Aww.
Yeah. It happened yesterday. That's when I found out about this event. But yeah, the next one doesn't unlock until tomorrow. These aren't all that bad, and I can get
Well,
free Prima Gems
Yeah,
from them.
you only really need to do the first level of difficulty
Yeah.
to get, like, I guess, Prima Gems. But if you want, like, more of a challenge,
Yeah. And to get these things, then you
or
have to
one of
defeat
those
the other
people who are,
difficulties.
I guess you could call them completionists,
Yeah.
who like to complete all the things in order to get all the stuff, you know.
Yeah. Alright then, let's go back to the archipelago then and do some of that. Why isn't it popping up? Okay, that button works.
Maybe you have to get out of the...
Okay, there it goes. I don't know why it wasn't working before. Oh, right. Let's get my free stuff from the Serenity Pot first before I forget. But yeah, Irish, if you're still there, how you been?
Irish Dark
Oh,
Grizzly
he just
said, "Oh, did you not
Whoops,
finish the
sorry, we
summer
didn't
stuff
see you.
yet?"
No, I haven't. I haven't finished the Apple Archipelago stuff yet. I got Stray the week before, and we started playing Stray, and I just finished that yesterday. So
Yeah. It was so
it
cute.
was so cute, and that ending was. Well, I don't want to spoil anything, but it was a little sad.
It was so cute.
But it was a rewarding ending.
I mean, there's more they could have done to make it even more rewarding of an ending.
I still feel like maybe they set it up for a sequel.
Or more like
They made it
download
very
content or something like that.
maybe. They
DLC.
made it very vague, so they could have it a sequel. But if it ends like that, it's okay because it feels like a good ending. And not going to mention
Good place
much.
to leave off at.
Yeah, I'm not really
Irish
going to
Dark
say
Grizzly
much.
said,
Let's just say all
I'm
the things
good.
we were worried about happening
"Relaxing after a long day
didn't
at
happen.
work."
Oh, you were at work? Yeah, I know. God, it's so dang hot. It is so hot. Me and my family, we just went through some stuff. My mom ended up acting up at
Went
the
over to
grocery
the
store.
store and instead of buying herself a bottle of water and sitting down and sipping on the water,
arresting. She made a big scene at whatever
at
the
the
grocery store that
and we ended up getting a call saying that she was
in an accident, which there wasn't an accident.
Yeah,
but
she's fine.
I mean, the big
She just got a little
upsetting part
dizzy.
about everything is that now she's probably going to have to pay a lot of money because they had an ambulance show up and all that stuff.
Yeah, and the
for
police
her.
that showed up gave
Gave
her
her a
home.
ride home, and poor April went over to go see her to
find out
go check on her,
yeah.
and she wasn't there.
Yeah.
Luckily, April got something while she was there, so she didn't
Yeah, I was
pass
able to
out
get
because it was so
myself
damn
something.
hot.
I was able to get myself something to drink.
Yeah, I'm happy you were too.
Yeah.
Ooh, that's pretty much all we're going to say about that. But
she
yeah,
is fine.
So yeah, she's fine. She's totally okay.
Yeah, she wasn't hurt or anything.
But
And
she
didn't
just
need
makes
to go to the hospital.
Yeah, I know. She just makes a big stink whenever she goes out.
She can be kind of a drama queen.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I just got them. Oh, that's what I wanted to do. Trust rank. Get all this.
Yay.
Oh, I gotta switch out Razor and Klee. I forgot.
Oops.
They're at max. Are they? I think 10's at max. Never mind.
Well, you could always check on them.
No, they're not at max. I remember now, because I think max is 10, and the only two that have been are at max is
when I'll be at
Barbara and not Diluc yet. I forget who the other one was. Oh, Diana, right.
I wonder if they're gonna increase the friendship rank with the next download.
I wonder. Well, they didn't for the one for Inazuma.
Hmm.
So, maybe not. I mean, the amount of time they give you to make friends with people does seem like a bit of a long time.
Yeah. And there's so many characters you can get in this game too. And
Yeah.
Yeah, so.
It was so weird when I got the one constellation for Barbara, and I was like, what? I think we did that live, right? Yeah.
I think so, yeah.
During one of the streams, we got Barbara, and we were like, what?
You were like, I thought I maxed out her constellation.
What do you want to say to me? Nothing. I hate it when they do that. On the map, they make it seem like there's something important, and yeah, look at that. There isn't.
Alright, back to the archipelago.
Yeah. Oh, you know what? That's what they want me to do. They want me to go to the Adventurers Guild and claim the things.
I gotta walk all the way over there.
Yeah,
Which is,
yeah, not that far.
Yeah.
Here they are. You know, instead of the archipelago, I think I do have one key. Let me see. Let me make sure.
Keys. How many keys do we have? Please let us have one. So we can do that hangout.
No, it's left off at 4 like it was yesterday. I could just do those. I could do these.
Yeah.
Let's do these, and then we can get that done. So I can save the Golden Apple Archipelago for when I'm on vacation. That's right, everyone. Next week I'm gonna be on vacation. Woo!
I thought you said you were doing the Little Big Planet Marathon.
Yeah, I'm going to be doing that the week after.
You're over in Inazuma.
Yeah, I know. That's where it is.
Yeah.
That's where my daily missions are at. I have them set to Inazuma because they're different. Oh, right. I gotta talk to the one guy that made the cat statue. Oh, yeah. I finished all this up.
Yay!
It ended on a somber note because the cat's still there because she's waiting for the owner of the shrine to return, and we found out from the historians that she ended up
passing away.
No, she ended up getting killed by a thief who robbed the shrine before they left.
Oh, geez.
Yeah, it was a pirate. They pretended to be a priest in the shrine helping out, and apparently, according to the cat, it was a very nice person, but you know, nice people often have other sides to them. And
yeah, there's bad people who do good things for bad reasons. And and good people who do bad things for good reasons.
Yeah. Huh.
This just happened to be one of the bad people.
How did I run out of wood? Oh, hey there, traveler. You're just the person I was hoping to see. Do you mind doing me a favor? What's that? What are you doing? Been trying to make smaller scale wood carvings of our provisional head priestess. I still had it set to auto start. We're thinking of bringing a batch of those to Narukami Island to see if they'll sell.
Said, welcome to Inazuma. We have depression and lots of it.
Welcome to Inazuma. We have depression and lots of it. That's what Irish just said. It's pretty funny. Yeah, and true.
Not always depressing.
Not always,
but,
yeah.
You know, considering what A went through, I can kind of understand how her emotions would affect Inazuma.
Sure, I'll do it. Alright, so what does he want me to do? Give Oshima 10 Otagi wood. Oh, I guess I have it on me. Good. I was about to run around hitting trees. Oh, dang it. I don't think I do. No, I don't. How do you get Otagi wood again? I'm looking to see how you get Otagi wood. I'm guessing it's just from the trees around here.
Hey, gotta cut down trees. I don't think the tree gets cut down. Oh, it's shaking, so I guess it does.
No, that's Yumimori wood. Not those trees. How about those trees over there? Hi, kitty. Yeah. Otagi wood. I think this is the right wood. Yeah, Otagi, it says right up there. Good. So it's not the trees with the purple leaves, it's the ones with the green leaves.
It's a regular trees.
Yeah. Well, they're not really that regular. They're kind of, you know, very,
It's like, what do you want? I gave you some wood.
I'm just making sure.
Here, take it! Take it!
Get off me! I know trees are living things, but at the same time, make everything out of them. Everything is alive. Everything's alive. I would rather not see poor kitties get hurt.
Yeah, I know. I was about to say, you made him use all his
E6,
leaves.
9. I think I have to hit one more tree. Oh. I can find one more. I got those two already. Got that one. Wait, I think I already got that one. Hi. Nope, okay. It should be 10. It should be 12, but still. Oh, wow. That was a lot more than I thought I had. What? Yes, these will do. Blah, blah, blah. Alright, good luck carving them little Kit Kats. That was a cute quest. I'm wondering if that's only available if you've completed everything at the shrine.
Probably.
Alright, next one. Actually, yeah, I don't know why it would be available. That statue doesn't show up until you've completed everything. Oh, yeah. Gotta be sneaky. Gotta steal. Take 2 supplies. From... Well, there's one. It's showing on the map. Oh, from down there. Is it in there? Can't tell. There's so many. Oh, okay. There's the arrow. I was like, it can't be the sparklies. There's so many sparklies. Don't climb up. Dang it, Diluc. Ooh. There's the other one. Fork. Shh, Tanuki, shut up. It's like, hi, wanna dance? Alright. Well, that one's one of the more difficult ones. Withdraw to a safe place. Oh, I know what to do. Just go here. Yeah, that works. Oh, there it is over there. You gotta run. What? Oh, it made me start it all over again because I teleported? That's stupid. That was a legitimate way of getting out of the situation. Don't you dare make me do all that again. Really? Oh man. You know what? Oh, fuck. That guy's sleeping. That guy's sleeping. Which tent was it? That one, okay. I'm just going for a swim. Don't mind me. Definitely don't look in this direction. Yay. Alright, next one. Voltage charge. Alright, this one sounds like it's a one where I have to fight. So this one shouldn't be as long. Oh, no, this is one where I have to race. Which direction, though? That way or the other way? I'll take one of these just in case. Aha, I knew it. Huh? Oh, the other way. Fuck. Oh, damn it. Yeah, I don't have the thing though. Oh. I don't need it? Weird. Come on. Oh, wrong way. There we go. Alright. Felonious floaters. Alright, that's definitely something I'm gonna need Miko for, because floaters are in the air. How do we do this again? Oh, right.
Whatever would you do?
There. Oh, of course. Here. Oh, I think after it. Oh,
Thanks for that.
I like the doggy. He's like,
Oh, look at the.
let's
theme.
go camping. He's not very excited about it.
If you think about it, that's usually what a lot of people's how a lot of people feel when someone suggests
Emerge
that.
right
Like,
now.
what are you talking about?
No. Oh, there's the other one. Oh, it said 6. I was like, well, there's only one here.
Emerge right now, right here.
Right, where are the others? They're hidden around. Great. Oh no. Oh, there goes one. Hi.
Right now, right here. Emerge. Come on out.
3. Oh, what? Something behind me? What's up there? Oh, dang it.
Right here.
It followed me down. Now I can't get it. It's under the rock. Crap.
What a nuisance.
Oh, and there's another one over there. They are a
Emerge
nuisance.
right here, right now.
Time for retribution.
Did we get the other one? No, apparently not. There's one over here. He's hanging low because he's under a tree. Oh, what died here?
Show them. Emerge.
Oh, this should be the last one. There he goes. Pop. Oh, I killed a lot of stuff without even realizing that there's just prizes all over the place. Don't see anything. Alright, I think that did it. Yep, key, claim. Now I can unlock the Kazuha thing. We can do that now, but I want to take a break first. And let's warp back to here. Oh, right, I can also claim my prize for doing all that.
Ad Astra. Thank you for completing today's commissions. Here is your reward.
Yay. Alright, everybody. I'm going to take a little bit of a break. I'll be right back. And again, thank you. I don't know if I said this, but thank you to Zara for tuning in. I think this is his first time checking out the stream. It's always good to see new people.
rebooting.
Okay, I'm back. Stepped away, get myself something to drink, and that's all that happened. Alright, so
Irish Dark
not
Chrissy
doing this.
said, "Welcome back."
Thanks, Irish. Here's what we're about to do. Unlock. Spend 1 story key. Yeah. Turn to the. Oh, okay. Yeah. Blazing Trails. No, that's the archipelago. Alright, here we go. A strange and friendless road. Acer Palmaton. Chapter Act 1. Upon the plain, a purple shadow.
Traveling to other worlds is all that anyone seems to be writing about these days.
Right over there.
Goodness knows
Can I
what they
teleport to it? I can teleport near it. Alright. Let's see what this is all about. And I think in this one we get to meet the new guy. Oh man. We'll go over this way. Looks safer.
It's been a while since we first set foot on Inazuma. So many things have happened since then. Yeah, we've definitely made some progress on our journey. So, where should we go today? Huh? What's up? Hey! What the heck was that for? Doesn't want to talk, huh? Alright, let's
Sudden
convince him to
attacker.
calm down a little.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say, did I mute this thing? You're a different kind of guy.
Spirit Blade, attack!
Oh.
Huh? So you don't have a vision after all? Seems like I've mistaken you for someone else.
At the very least, you should make sure you've got the right person before you go attacking them. No, wait. Even when you've got the right person, you shouldn't go attacking them out of the blue. It's dangerous.
Have you ever met someone by the name of Kaedahara Kazuha? He carries a sword just like you. I've also heard that he possesses an animo vision. That's none of your business. Never mind. You don't look like you know anything anyway. I'm wasting my time.
What the heck is this guy's problem? Coming around here, waving that weird sword in our faces, and he didn't even apologize. Seems like a real nutcase. Well, one thing's for sure. No way are we telling him anything about Kazuha. Right? Paimon has a feeling, though, that even if this guy gets to challenge Kazuha to a duel, he won't be able to beat him. Anyway, just to be on the safe side, we should go find Kazuha right away and tell him to watch his back. Oh? What kind of hunch? A special connection? You mean beyond already knowing each other? Yeah, maybe a little. But then again, most people look pretty much the same once they start fighting, so that doesn't really heard that the Crux fleet is stocking up in Rito at the moment. Let's look for him there.
I mean, from a video game standpoint, she's right, because there are a lot of characters that fight the same in this game. But she obviously has never been fighting before.
Well, considering she pops out of the area when fights start up, yeah.
But yeah. Oh, probably. Where are we going now? Oh, I was going in the wrong direction. I gotta go to the beach. And then follow the beach. Wait a minute. Oh no, this is way over here. Okay, never mind. I could just teleport there. Do. Ooh, excuse me. Hey, you. Wait. Chow, yeah, I knew I noticed him.
Hey! Hello? Do you know where Kazuha is?
You're looking for Kazuha too, huh? Guess he must have done something impressive after all. Well, we took the small vessels into Rito on a routine supply run, only this time, as soon as we entered the harbor, we ran into a huge crowd of Inazumans, all of them wanting to know about Kazuha. If it's because of that battle on Nizuchi Beach, Captain Beto had a great run there too, but I don't see her getting this kind of attention. Kazuha keeps to himself most of the time. In fact, there are times when he doesn't even listen to the captain, but she just laughs it off.
Oh, so you still don't know what he did?
I've heard bits and pieces. Something about him blocking the Raiden Shogun's Muso no Hitotachi. Is it really as big a deal as everyone's making it out to be? Really? Wow. When you put it like that, it all makes sense. In that case, his newfound stardom is well deserved. He was called away earlier by some people from the Tenryou Commission. They said they had something important to discuss with him. I thought they'd come to arrest him at first. Turns out they couldn't have been friendlier to him. Seems like they really respect the guy.
Just a little while ago, this would have been completely unimaginable. Thank you! Guess we'll go pay a visit to the Tenryou Commission.
All right then. I'll just stay here and carry on trying to fend off the crowd.
Okay. So we gotta deal with stuff with the Tenryou Commission. And we know about his his past with the Tenryou Commission. I gotta stop eating these pepperoni. It's very spicy, but I'm running out of stuff to drink. That's the thing. They're not spicy in a bad way. For me, they don't go through bad either. And they don't, burn coming out. That's why I love eating pepperoni. It's just they burn my mouth. Not my tongue, not my teeth, my mouth. Which is weird. I guess it's because of the only part of my body that's not really that used to the pepperoni juice. Because I try not to, when I bite into them, I try not to let any of it squirt out.
In but a few short lines. Their stories really make for terribly dull reading.
I have to grab some water and guzzle down, put the fire out on my mouth. Oh! I was like, wait, why are we going into the Shogun's place? And then I realized, oh no, this is the Tenryou Commission. I'm so dumb. No, this is the the Tenryo Commission. It's just been a while since I've been here.
Oh? It's you.
Greetings. We were just discussing the repealing of the Vision Hunt Decree. Since you're here, you're very welcome to listen in on the conversation. We invited Mr. Kaidahara here to extend a gesture of goodwill on behalf of the Shogunate. Your hard work has secured for us the agreeable state of affairs that we now enjoy. Also, I've been granted the chance to correct my clan's past mistakes, and for that, I'm deeply grateful. The Almighty Shogun has issued a large array of directives aimed at resolving, or at least easing, the tensions that have built up over the years. The Tri-Commission has made the recommendation to use this opportunity to restore the honor of the Kaidahara name. Regarding the history of the Kaidahara clan, I trust that you're already somewhat informed? In short, there was once a group of select bladesmiths who served the Shogun directly, responsible for upholding and further developing the traditional blade forging arts of the Almighty Shogun. The Kaidahara clan belonged to this class. But there came a time when some of these bladesmiths revolted and fled to Snezhnaya. Both the Kaidahara and Kamisato clans were held accountable for lax oversight and entered a period of great turmoil. We later learned that the whole misadventure had been secretly orchestrated by the Fatui. Attributing all of the blame to the Kamisato and Kaidahara clans was neither proper nor just. Considering Mr. Kaidahara has once more made an outstanding contribution to Inazuma, the Almighty Shogun believes he should not only be rewarded for his achievements, but also receive recompense for the excessive punishment borne by his clan in the past. In the interest of preventing further harassment of the Bladesmith clans by the Fatui, we chose not to publicly release the findings of our investigations into these matters. We trust you can understand why this was necessary.
This is a true honor. I am delighted to be in a position to receive the goodwill of the Almighty Shogun and the Shogunate at large. However, would I be correct to assume that this magnanimous gesture does not come without some strings attached?
I can assure you that nothing could be further from the truth. We seek only to correct a past injustice. With the Kaidahara clan's reputation and occupation restored, the Kaidaharas will be bladesmiths once more, and your wanderings will finally come to an end. You will be able to lead a safe and prosperous life in Inazuma City with the Almighty Shogun's blessing and full support of the Shogunate.
I have grown accustomed to life among the elements. I fear I would no longer feel at home behind the tall walls of a stately abode. Yet my ancestors did indeed take great pride in the name of Kaidahara, and the art of blade making for which it stood. I do have a responsibility to restore their honor.
I sense some hesitation in your words. Should you accept this offer, I imagine many of the malicious rumors currently circulating through the populace will disappear.
Malicious rumors? All we heard on the way here was so much praise that we almost wondered whether there was another Kaidahara Kazuha in town.
Well, to some, the Muso no Hitotachi is something that can never be defeated. They cannot accept the idea that Mr. Kaedahara really parried the Shogun's strike. Also, eyewitnesses saw him using the power of Electro in addition to that of Animo. As a result, the falsehood that Kaedahara Kazuha was using a delusion began to spread.
What? But that doesn't make sense. Using a delusion turns you old and frail, and Kazuha still looks fine.
That is correct. However, to some people, the idea of a single person wielding two elements at once is a more inconceivable notion still.
This is just one of many similar rumors. I am very uncomfortable with being the subject of public discussion, no matter whether it brings suspicion or stardom my way. But perhaps if the Shogunate is willing to publicly support me, this situation will blow over more quickly.
This is precisely why I encourage you to give our offer some serious thought. It stands to benefit all of us.
Please allow me some time to consider. In fact, let us put this discussion on hold for the moment. Well then, what brings the two of you here?
Yikes! We nearly forgot about the most important thing!
Why would such a dangerous individual be looking for me? No. This puzzles me as much as it does you. My fighting forms were taught to me by my family, based on techniques originally developed for blade testing. We undergo rigorous training to standardize every motion the blade is put through, so that each can be fairly assessed for quality. Over time, these techniques came to form something of a Kaedahara sword art, focused on blade testing, but with a full repertoire of combat forms. Those forms are quite different from the more practical ones typically used by samurai in battle. So it's hard to imagine that the similarity you speak of was coincidence alone.
All the more reason to watch your back! This guy was a serious nutcase.
Indeed. He sounds highly aggressive. Anyone he targets is at risk of serious injury, or worse.
In that case, I will send some men out immediately to search for him.
Thank you. I must say I am now very curious about this matter, and I will also need some time to consider your offer. I will first join the Traveler in investigating the one who attacked him, then give you a conclusive answer upon my return.
Very well. Please stay safe.
Come on. Let's go and track down your aggressor.
Awesome.
The detective agency knows the most about what goes on in town.
Alright, this is when we're going to meet the new guy.
Ryuji has to say.
Ryuji's the one that owns the place and is their top detective, but the guy that we're supposed to be meeting is somebody under them. It's weird that they do that with this game. There are a lot of characters that are just they're side characters, but they're playable characters, you know? It's kind of cool.
Well, they
you know?
most likely did it that way so that you'd have enough people to form a good party and then change out characters and put them in and stuff like that.
Yeah. I'm just saying, with the fact that he's a playable character, you would think, oh, he's the one that runs the place, but he's not. And that's the cool part about it. He's just more interesting. Nothing against Ryuji, but oh, I gotta turn this down. Yeah, I kinda wanna see him and play the demo of him because I want to see how he fights. It's so weird seeing someone that doesn't have a weapon. I know he has a catalyst, that's for sure, but he has a blade too. It's weird. Like that could just be a special attack or something, but I just haven't tried the demo yet. Oh, I don't even know how much time I have to do that. Let me double check. $5 days. Oof. Get that done after I complete this, so I don't end up forgetting. Kitty, that looks just like the cat in Stray. Oh, hi. Welcome out into the world, buddy. Did you meet your family? I bet you anything he did. He's like, yeah, nah, I'm still looking.
Said Jason.
Yo, Bella, welcome. It's good to see you again. How have you been? Where did I... Oh, I just passed by the detective agency. I forgot. It's near the entrance. No. Oh, that's the blacksmith. It's over here. There it is. It's very easy to pass. There you are, Ryuji. Oh, no, Ryuji isn't the one that runs the place. The other lady is.
Know if anyone
Adorable
around
lack.
here has been looking for
Said,
him?
I've been pretty good.
Kazuha, we mean.
Aha! So this is the renowned Mr. Kaedehara. I've heard a lot about you. It is an honor to finally meet you today.
You are too kind. We are currently investigating an assault and would appreciate any help you can offer.
Oh? You were targeted in an assault? Let me think. I can't seem to recall anything of immediate interest. Mr. Kaidehara is currently the talk of the town, so there are always a lot of people looking for him. To be honest with you, our detective agency has recently been receiving many inquiries from people wishing to obtain Mr. Kaidehara's personal information. Some of them were offering us millions of mora just to gather the information they want. If these were more legitimate commissions, Sango would have snapped them up in an instant.
Millions? Of mora? Whoa! Oh, wait, even at that price, you probably still shouldn't.
Please, accept my thanks for looking out for my privacy.
Of course. No matter what, we only take on legitimate cases. We don't make our money by revealing details of other people's day-to-day life just for the sake of it. Sorry, I got a little off topic. What I'm really trying to say is, it doesn't surprise me that a complete stranger is looking for Mr. Kaedehara. But I wouldn't know where to begin
Irish
if we want to
Dark
connect
Frizzy
this with an assault.
Said. The
Then let's put
emergency
that
rations
connection
was
aside for
tempted.
now. Have there been any other attacks or similar
Emergency
incidents
rations.
recently that
Yeah.
stand out as particularly unusual?
Oh, sorry,
The
everyone.
Tenryou Commission
But yeah, I'm glad
at least
to I'm glad to hear you're doing all right, Bella. There are a lot of people that have been getting sick lately. We have Time Lords wasn't feeling all that well not that long ago, but he's doing a lot better now, so
It's
very
only the
glad
most
to hear
trivial
that.
events that managed to escape their attention. If anyone had been out there attacking people, that would be assault, in which case the Tenryou Commission would absolutely get involved.
That does make sense. Uh-oh. Looks like the trail's already run cold.
I still find it difficult to believe that whoever attacked you hasn't been causing any trouble elsewhere. Few people possess your prowess in battle. So unless you were the first person he targeted, someone is certain to have been hurt by now. I am well aware of your talents. There is no need to be humble around me. In fact, I'm quite relieved that you were the one he targeted. It would cause me great grief to see someone become critically injured or lose their life because of me. For the poor victim, this would be a completely senseless crime.
Don't worry, we'll find him.
It seems you are every bit the selfless hero they make you out to be, Mr. Kaedehara. Surely this same concern for your fellow man is what drove you to fearlessly raise your blade against the almighty Shogun.
You flatter me. Truth be told, I don't know quite what came over me in that moment.
You are much too humble. Don't worry, I completely understand your concerns. I will try my best to gather whatever leads I can for you. Oh, actually, there was one strange incident over the last few days. It doesn't involve an attack, though. Let me tell you about it just in case.
Sure. During times like this, the more information we have, the better.
All right then. Recently, 2 people went missing from the city at around the same time. One of them is a pretty well-known collector, surnamed Nagato. The other, Amenoma Yuya, is a samurai from the Amenoma clan.
Amenoma! Now there's a familiar name.
Right. Yuya is the nephew of Amenoma Togo, the owner of Amenoma Smithy. 2 grown men going missing at the same time. Their cases are likely connected, but I don't know much in the way of details. I recalled this because Amenoma Yuya is also an accomplished martial artist who is skilled with the blade. Perhaps he is the one you are looking for.
Understood.
Wow, you know what? That guy Ryuji's showing a lot more competence today than he usually
I
is.
neither know this man, nor do I have any idea why he may wish to attack me.
Mute it again.
Oh, okay.
Sure, can't hurt. We never know what we might find out along the way.
Thank you, Ryuji. We'll start by making some inquiries at the Amenoma Smithy.
Sounds good. All the best with your investigation. I'll get moving shortly myself.
Alright, I only know of one smithy. So it has to be the one over here. It is. I have met these people before. I just forgot their name was Amenoma. That's the dad.
Ah, if it isn't Kazuha Kazuha. What brings you here today?
Huh? You two know each other?
Yes, the Kaedahara and Amenoma clans were both members of the Raiden Gokaden. Historically, there have always been deep links between the two clans. After I returned to Inazuma, I visited Mr. Amenoma to pay my respects. Yes, you may recall the story of the Raiden Gokaden from the Iridori Festival.
Though all bladesmiths trace their craft back to the same source, over time, each of us has arrived at a different blade-making philosophy, spawning the development of different branches of the same art. As an example, the Amenoma art strives to emulate the abiding patience and determination of water as it turns stone to sand. There is nothing mystical to our work. There is only practice, day in and day out, until both body and mind have memorized the craft, turning each motion of every technique into an intrinsic part of the bladesmith's life. As for the art of the Kaedahara clan, I believe it's called the Ishin art.
That's right. Ishin art strives for complete harmony between blade and mind from the moment that forging begins. For only a blade thus forged can capture and convey its maker's thoughts and feelings, and eventually become an extension of its wielder's will.
Indeed. Most samurai choose their blades, but an Ishin blade chooses its owner. You are, without a doubt, the most worthy wielder of an Ishin blade. It gladdens my heart to see that although the Kaedahara clan has fallen on hard times, its ideals and virtues are alive and well.
You overestimate me. My actions are guided by my own personal sentiments, not by any noble aspirations on behalf of my clan. But let's get back on topic. The purpose of our visit today is to gather some information on your missing nephew. We hope to assist with the investigation. It may turn out that this case is connected to another we are pursuing.
Ah, yes. My nephew. I reported the case to the Tenryo Commission, but I haven't heard anything back so far. He didn't say a word before he left, which is very unlike him. I'm still completely at a loss on what to make of it, but I've done what I can so far. Worrying is futile. All I can do now is wait for the news from the Tenryo Commission.
We heard that there was a collector involved in the disappearance too. Know anything about that?
Yes. On the morning that Yuya went missing, he gave me a very cryptic look and said that he was going to give me a great gift. I believe he went to collect the item from Mr. Nagato after that. The next thing I heard was that a fire had broken out at the warehouse, and neither of them came back. Yes, strange, isn't it? I wonder what could have caused it. Unfortunately, there was very little evidence left behind, so nobody knows what really happened.
Do you have any thoughts on what Yuya may have wanted to give you?
If I had to guess, it must have been some kind of rare weapon. Otherwise, there would have been no reason for him to get my hopes up. He's never been particularly interested in blade forging, but has always had a fondness for blade testing, and can sense even the most minute differences in blade quality. He is extraordinarily talented in martial arts, particularly when it comes to the art of the sword.
Truth be told, we have some information that you may find to be objectionable. The person we are looking for, he attacked this friend of mine. Based on the evidence we have gathered so far, only Yuya seems to match the suspect's profile.
What? No. Absolutely impossible. Yuya is not that kind of person. He is humble and kind. Even his training is done with the goal of calming his mind. He has never gotten into a fight before.
Huh. Is that so?
Yes. If there's one thing I can say for certain, it's that Yuya would never draw his blade without a very good reason. But, with that said, it's equally out of character for him to just disappear, with neither farewell nor fair warning. I also cannot know what course of action he might be capable of if coerced, or otherwise compelled by circumstances unbeknownst to me. Anyway, should you find him, please let me know as soon as possible.
Don't worry. You have our word.
From the sound of that, Paimon doesn't think Yuya was the one who attacked us as well.
Yes. It sounds as if something happened when the two men met each other. Let's pay a visit to the Nagato household.
Alright, now we're off to go speak with the Nagato. I'm wondering when the new guy is going to come into play. Because she's the one that, well, owns the detective agency. That's why it's called the Sango Detective Agency. She has a kitty cat for their symbol. It's cute. Yet odd for a detective agency, to be honest. If it was like a cat in a bag or something, like criminal or something. Cat burglar. Oh yeah, what was it we said during Stray? Oh yeah, I was going Attica, Attica, and you said Catica. That was funny. We had a really great time with that game.
I'm very sorry, but we cannot afford to pay what we owe right now. My husband has gone missing, and I'm still trying to find him.
No, you misunderstand us. We are here to help with the investigation. We'd like to ask you some questions about Mr. Nagato's disappearance, if we may.
Ah, I see. I thought the debt collectors had come to visit again. I'm sorry you have to see me in this dreadful state. Has some new information come out? Do you know where he's gone?
I'm afraid we don't have any new information at the moment. We're still trying to find out as much as we can to inform our search. With this in mind, can we perhaps ask some questions about your family's current situation?
For example, Paimon's struggling to understand why a collector would be strapped for Mora.
That's a long story. Ever since I've known him, he's been an avid collector of all sorts of things. He'd always get so animated when he was showing them to me. I knew nothing about the items myself, but seeing how enthusiastic and excited they made him, I was happy to believe that they were just extremely important to him. Everything was fine when we first got married, but as time went by, things changed for the worse.
Uh-oh, what happened?
He lost his sense of restraint. He started buying more and more things, and even resorted to borrowing money just so he could pay for them. Our expenses really spiraled out of control when he started getting interested in weapons. It was awful. There were days when he'd spend hours down at the warehouse, admiring his weapons even as debt collectors were descending upon our house. He wouldn't sell them, wouldn't even touch them. Just sat there staring at them like he was in a trance. I'm happy he has a hobby, and I'm willing to support him. But making ends meet has to come first. I've tried talking to him about it so many times, but he never listens. On the last day that I saw him, I gave him an ultimatum. I said, if he refused to sell his collectibles and pay off his debts, I would divorce him and take the children with me.
Whoa!
And that led to an argument.
Actually, it didn't. Generally, he's a quiet man who likes to go with the flow, On most things, he leaves the decision-making to me. You must understand, I never would have dreamed of threatening him with divorce if the debts hadn't pushed our family to the brink. After I said those words, he froze and was silent for a long time. When he finally spoke, he awkwardly mumbled that he would pick out a few items to sell. His voice was so meek and pitiful that I felt an urge to take everything back. But then what? If I didn't draw the line, what would happen to our family? Had I not indulged his bad habits, we wouldn't have found ourselves in such a predicament. And I also don't know if he had actually come to his senses, or if he was simply angry with me. The next thing I heard was that our warehouse had caught fire, and both he and the buyer had gone missing.
I see. I understand. Ame no Mayuya came to purchase a weapon from Mr. Nagato. During the sale, a fire broke out at the warehouse, and both men disappeared.
At first, I assumed they must have gotten into an argument over the price. But my husband has never been one to negotiate. He never even haggles when he's out buying groceries, so it's hard to imagine him getting into a fierce argument.
Maybe he was feeling the pressure from the debts?
I don't know. He just disappeared after the warehouse burned down. Perhaps he's too afraid to come home now that all his collectibles have been lost in the fire, and he's got no way to pay off our debts. Even though I'm still a little mad at him, we're a family, and I want us to face our family's crisis together. As long as he's willing to turn over a new leaf, I know we can work things out.
Please don't get upset. There could be more to this situation than meets the eye. If collecting things is a habit that Mr. Nagato had his whole life, it is quite unusual for this habit to change so drastically over a short period. But the information we gathered from the other side suggests Ame no Mayuya is also a mild-mannered man who would not be likely to start an argument. This situation is getting a little confusing.
A little confusing? More like completely mystifying.
Let's try a change of scenery and see if we can piece together what we've learned. Rest assured, we'll notify you if we find anything.
Thank you so much. I just want him to come home.
Based on the information we've gathered so far, I can only surmise that the sales meeting between the two men was somehow the catalyst for their disappearance. The fire at the warehouse likely played a part in how the situation unfolded, though its exact role is a mystery. Do you have any thoughts?
Well, Paimon was thinking that maybe someone accidentally knocked over an oil lamp and, nope, never mind. Paimon's brain needs to rest for a while. Over to you.
Right. I very much agree with you. It seems highly likely that we're missing a piece of the puzzle. Working off what we know so far, there are too many things that don't add up. The chances are that there are still some clues left for us to discover. One fact that I keep coming back to is that Ame no Mayuya is polite and well-mannered, while Mr. Nagato is introverted and passive. Neither seems like the type of person who is inclined towards initiating conflict. Mr. Nagato, being heavily in debt, is also the only one of them with the potential motive to disappear after the fire. The more I ponder it, the more puzzling it becomes. Just what could have happened there? Right. Although the time frame seems to broadly match, no other details that we've learned seem to link the two events together. Ame no Mayuya lacks a key distinguishing feature of the attacker, Namely, that he is principally a practitioner of the blade testing techniques of Amenoma art, not those of the combat-oriented Ishin art.
Darn! We thought we could get two birds with one stone here, but at this rate, it's starting to look like a wild goose chase.
Let's keep going, since we've come this far. If we can solve the case, both Mr. Amenoma and Mrs. Nagato will be able to get some closure.
Okay, but where should we go now?
Let's head out of the city and check out the warehouse. There's still a chance we may be able to find some shreds of evidence.
Alright, this is a mystery. It would be perfect for that other guy to show up now, but he hasn't. That's weird. That's so weird. I thought we were going to, you know, get to meet him for a change. Oh, this is a dead end. I didn't realize. Nothing's a dead end if you can... Ow, never mind. Meh. Screw it. I'll teleport. Hi, Pikachu, or Pokemon lady.
Wait. I hear something ominous in the wind.
Oh! This must be another one of those sounds that only you can hear. As sketchy as that whole thing seems, you did put it to good use when we were chasing down that vision thief at Beto's tournament, so...
I legitimately thought Paimon was going to make a fart joke there.
Now I'm picking up a strong scent in addition to the sound. It's right around here somewhere.
But there's nothing here.
It's gone now, but I can still sense the direction it left in. It felt very much like that ancient presence in Inazuma, the remnants of the Tatarigami. Indeed, but this unexpected spring of inauspicious energy may prove to be of benefit to our investigation. We should remain vigilant and approach slowly.
Huh! So it's an underground warehouse.
The force is definitely coming from down below. The source of the Tatarigami energy has long since left this place, but the residue it left behind still hasn't dissipated completely. Judging from the concentration, I would have to conclude that the Tatarigami source resided here for a very long time.
Mrs. Nagato said her husband used to hang around the warehouse by himself a lot.
It could well be that he was already under the influence of Tatarigami energy at that time. From what I've been told, Tatarigami does not turn all upon whom it preys into violent monsters, but most will develop a stubborn streak upon being exposed to the Tatarigami's unfulfilled will. Their interests become fanatical obsessions. Mr. Nagato had an interest in collecting to begin with. The influence of Tatarigami could explain why he became an obsessive hoarder, amassing more and more possessions, even as he put himself in grave debt.
So what should we do now? Go down and take a look?
Step back. I'll open the door and take a look inside. If we don't open this door, we can move no closer to the truth. You needn't worry. Both of us have faced far greater dangers than this. Relatively speaking, the risk here is trivial.
What's down there?
Everything's buried in debris. I can't see anything. It looks like the fire caused a cave-in, reducing the entire warehouse to rubble. All we can do now is keep searching in the direction that the Tatarigami energy source left this place. 2 ordinary humans, entangled with the Tatarigami. I fear much misfortune has already befallen them. Yes, let's go. If nothing else, it's vital that we find out where this Tatarigami energy is coming from. Quiet your mind and focus on what you sense around you. Perhaps you too will perceive its ominous presence in the wind.
Alright, yeah, as April just said, elemental sight.
Through the mist, a name unveiled.
Yeah, we're dealing with the Taratami again. For those, the Tartagami.
Tartarigami.
Yeah. For those that don't remember, there are these weird things that inhabit people and pretty much force them to complete their own, their own desires, their own unfulfilled desires, to the point where they can actually die from doing them.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wait. Okay, well.
Okay, so I guess that was a bust.
Yeah. Ow, ow. My ear's a bit itchy. Alright, so... Wait! Oh, no, it's just visible without... Okay. Visible without elemental sight. I mean that literally. Look around for clues. Maybe now I can... Nope. Fox is like, whoa, what was that? Oh, there goes one. Okay, yeah. Go way over this way. Oh, it's her.
From this point, the trail appears to split into 2. The main source of the Tatarigami energy continued on into the distance, but a small portion remained here and seems to be dissipating slowly. Quite possible. Let's search the area.
Okay. More searching.
Whoa! Look at all those hilly churls. They're
Where?
acting really strangely.
Oh, over there. Oh, crap.
Something seems to be drawing their attention. Let's take a closer look.
Oh, I wonder if the collectibles all got scattered and then they went into hilly trails? The Tartar.
No.
Yeah, I don't think how that's work. Wow, look at them go. Dig, dig, dig. Hi.
Right here, right now, right here.
Right here. Right here.
Time for retribution.
Hi. Well, that one's still alive.
Emerge. I'm always watching.
It's...
Ugh! Look at this red stuff. What is it?
By the looks of it, a letter written on a piece of torn clothing. The ink is bone dry. It must have been written quite some time ago. Well, let's take a look.
Yeah, you go ahead.
Okay. I am Nagato. I was wounded by Amanoma Yuya. He took my most precious blade. I chased him, but could not catch him. I lay down here to rest on account of my exhaustion. I thought that I might croak right here. My stomach kept on bleeding, but it seems that some strange power has sustained me. Why did he steal my blade? I was going to sell it to him. He even burned my warehouse down. Ugh, it hurts. It hurts. But for some reason I can't fall unconscious. So all I can do is distract from the pain as is right. Oh. All I can do to distract from the pain is right. What will happen to Sachiko, Yuchi, and Yuji? I'm sorry to them. I really am. Now, only now do I realize how stuck in my ways I was, and how blind to my obsession. I must have been cursed. I collected all those strange and bizarre things, but they won me not one iota of happiness or warmth. Put all of it together, and it still wouldn't have been worth a single word from her mouth. Thank you, and sorry for letting you down, Sachiko. So I'm guessing that his idea to sell all of the stuff went against as well. So the thing jumped ship.
Went against the Tatarigami's wishes.
So it jumped ship to the other guy, and that's when he stabbed him and took all his stuff.
Took the weapon.
Yeah.
And burned the place down.
Yep, because he changed morals from wanting to collect a bunch of stuff to wanting to collect only the best stuff and probably being the only one.
Fight.
Yeah. Can't hear my... Okay. I think I can... Yeah, okay. Alright. Back to the game.
According to this letter, a conflict arose because Amenoma Yuya wanted to seize a blade belonging to Mr. Nagato. Yuya started the fire that destroyed the warehouse and wounded Mr. Nagato in the fight. Mr. Nagato kept chase as long as he could, eventually stopping here to write this letter when his strength gave out.
So, where is he?
He was not only mortally wounded, but also under the heavy influence of Tatarigami. Add to that the fact that its aura seems to have attracted a horde of monsters, and I'm afraid he may no longer be with us. Whatever traces there may have been of his fate beyond after this point, they've since been disturbed by the hilly churls. There's nothing more for us to find here.
Yeah, this is sad. I hope that they forgive all of What's-Her-Face's debts now, or something. I know that's not realistic, but it's a bit sad.
It depends on the debt collectors.
Yeah, that's true
Let's ask
too.
the Tenryu Commission to do a thorough search later.
Yeah.
Yes. Right now, we need to uncover some more important truths. If Amenoma Yuya is attacking other people indiscriminately, then the longer we take to find him, the more people risk meeting the same tragic end.
Right! So let's get moving!
I wouldn't be surprised if he, too, fell prey to the influence of the Tatarigami. For a practitioner of the martial arts, the easiest desire to inflame would be their pursuit of further power and skill. All the clues that at first seemed disparate and disconnected, it seems that now we know the thread that runs between them. I have a hypothesis that, if it's correct, not only explains the series of events leading to the two men's disappearance, but also zeroes in on the attacker's identity.
Wait! You figured it out? So these two cases are connected after all?
I believe so. But it's something of an outlandish idea. I will only be able to confirm my suspicions once we've met him in person. On with the search. We must stay vigilant. At any point now, we may find ourselves in danger.
Come on! We can do it!
He seems to have stayed here for a long time.
Why here? Is there anything special about this place?
I'm not sure. But on closer examination, I sense that the aura may have lingered here at several different points in time.
Show yourself! It's no use hiding anymore.
Kaedehara Kazuha. It's you, at last.
Aha! So it is the same guy from before! What's your problem, huh? What could you possibly have against Kazuha?
Indeed, there should be no enmity between us. If it is Amenome Yuya that stands before us. But what if instead of facing Amenome Yuya, we are in fact facing the blade in his hand?
Yeah.
The blade?
Yeah.
The blade's the thing that has the possessed
The blade is what's possessing him.
in it.
Now that you mention it, it is giving off a strange light. Whoa, whoa! Surely you don't mean... Are you serious?
Tatarigami energy often lodges itself within physical objects, then works to subtly affect any living organisms in its vicinity. The blade has resided in Mr. Nagato's warehouse for many years, affecting his state of mind, and more recently using the sale as a means to affect, or rather as a means to occupy, Amenome Yuya's body.
You're sharper than I thought. You've already deduced the truth of the matter. Many, many years ago, I was forged by a famed bladesmith of the Ishin tradition. I was his pride and joy. In me, he placed all his hopes and dreams. As a descendant of the Kaedehara clan, you should be able to guess our greatest regret.
I presume it has something to do with the Raiden Gokaden.
Indeed. At that point in time, he failed to live up to the Raiden Shogun's expectations. In the end, all he could do was to flee the nation by sea on a ship bound for Snezhnaya. He was a bladesmith of great renown, a master of his craft. There was nothing that he could not accomplish. All he needed was more time and a little faith.
Oh gosh, he was unmuted that whole time.
Jeez.
But I actually just thought of something funny. I think there's a little inside joke here about him mistaking Kazuya for the Traveler.
Oh yeah.
That's because everybody's saying that
Kazuya
is
the
Canadian version of the Traveler.
Yeah.
That's an inside joke, like for those who follow the Genshin universe.
There are memes and all
and all that
yeah.
stuff.
And sure enough, in the end, he achieved what he had set out to do. All of his life's work, his wisdom, his skill, it culminated in his creation of me. He not only bestowed upon me the greatest of strength, but also endowed me with a consciousness of my own. In her conceit, the Raiden Shogun lost not only the single most perfect blade in the entire world, but also an irreplaceable achievement in the art of blade forging.
So, swords can become conscious and control people?
The people of the time in which I was born never believed I had that kind of power. They saw me as a mere blade, a sharp and well-crafted one, but in all other respects an ordinary weapon. But that gave me the opportunity to take action. After the death of my creator, I decided to leave Snezhnaya and began my long quest to return to the distant land of Inazuma. Moving from one person to the next, I controlled the minds of countless hosts along the way, each bringing me one step closer to my ancestral home. I seek but one thing: to face the full force of the Raiden Shogun's blade and prove my power, the might of Ishin art.
Ah, so Amenome Yuya was not your first victim. Tell me, what happens to those you've possessed when you've finished using them?
My hosts? Who cares what happens to them? They are but tools that serve my mission. When they got tired, or injured, or unusable, I hopped to the next one in line. All I needed them for was to take me back to Inazuma.
You're awful!
After I returned to Inazuma, I decided to bide my time in Nagato's warehouse until Amenoma Yuya handed himself over to me on a silver platter. At long last, I'm approaching my journey's destination. By Amenoma Yuya's body, I have found you, and by your hand, I shall defeat the Raiden Shogun. Kaedehara Kazuha, you stood against the Raiden Shogun's Muso no Hitotachi. There can be no other to serve as my host for what is to come. Now, to me!
Oh, playing as Kazuha.
Yep.
To me! We shall rewrite history!
Submit for judgment.
How you gonna do that when you're frozen?
Burn.
Yeah. Oops, I don't want to swim. Get out of here.
Especially not
Get out of
with
there.
electricity running around.
Thank you, blade from the sky.
My plan. One with nature.
Ah, crap. Did that
Join
thing.
me and sever that divine light!
As one with wind and cloud.
Join me and sever that divine light!
This tree's like, I don't want any part of this!
Why are you over here? I did nothing to you!
Do not stand in my way, or I will strike you down too!
Your bluff's fooling no one! You've lost!
Lost? I can never lose. It is this body that has reached its limit, nothing more. Even if you defeat me here, the one who falls will not be me, but this man. He is but a puppet that can be replaced. I can take a new vessel at will. The end result is the same. I will end this wretch's life before you can lift a finger. And even if I were to lose my physical form, it is but a small setback. My consciousness shall endure. By any means necessary, and any medium available, I shall return and fulfill my destiny!
Your fighting style. It is indeed the forms of Ishin art. But from your movements, I sense only hatred and arrogance, as well as a thinly veiled mania and despair.
Really? You can tell all that just from his moves?
As I've mentioned before, the forms of Ishin art convey the user's thoughts and feelings. Since the blade is currently possessing Amenoma Yuya's body, its movements express the innermost thoughts of the blade. If you ask me, the mania is probably due to your desperate, single-minded ambition. You believe I am your only hope.
Are you trying to claim that I am helpless without you? On his deathbed, he passed to me all of Ishin Art's secrets. The little that you know barely scratches the surface. In that regard, why would I ever need your help?
Because all of that is in the past. I've been wondering why you've not caused more trouble in all the years that you've been in Inazuma. If you are indeed a cursed blade that can possess its owner. Now that I've seen inside your mind, everything finally makes sense. You weren't biding your time. You were trapped. After all the time that's passed, you have grown weak. To the point that you are now unable to acquire a new host without making physical contact.
Oh, that's right! Paimon remembers now! Mr. Nagato had a habit of never touching his collectibles.
Only when Mr. Nagato witnessed his wife's distress and decided to sell his collectibles did you finally have an opportunity to reach out to Aminoma Yuya and make your escape.
And what of it?
Well, that brings me to my second point. There's a despair in you that is so strong it threatens to overwhelm you. You were determined to fulfill your maker's ambition, whatever the cost. But this ambition is too grand and too heavy for you to bear. Each step you have taken has come at a great cost. I think you realized your limitations long ago. The more you clenched your teeth and pressed forward, the greater your fear of losing everything you had achieved grew, and the more you wished to run from the truth. But the way I see it, what began as an ambition has long since become a delusional fantasy.
What would you know about any of this? I'm just one step away from achieving my goal.
You returned to Inazuma to prove the unparalleled brilliance of Ishin art. But to make this arduous journey, you committed countless atrocities and showed a blatant disregard for human life. Even if you were to sever that divine light, is this truly the outcome that your maker would have desired?
You...
Sure, you inherited the secrets of Ishin art. But even as you made your journey to honor this legacy, you treated the ones who wielded you as mere tools to do your bidding. How could you possibly unleash the full potential of Ishin art when you act in perfect discordance with the principle of harmony between a blade and its bearer?
Silence, you blabbering fool! I must achieve my goal. This was his life's dream, and the very purpose for which I was brought into being. I will concede that you are most perceptive. You see my predicament clearly. But you also underestimate my resolve.
And you should face reality.
Easy for you to say. Facing reality offers me nothing. I have no need of anything that would stand in my way. Not hesitation, not self-reflection, and certainly not your so-called reality. It is pointless to argue further, descendant of the Kaedahara clan. If you wish to save this man, then offer me your body in exchange.
How stubbornly you stick to your wayward path. I do not believe for a second that you can challenge the almighty Shogun in your current state. So let us make a bet, and I will put your strength to the test.
What? Surely you're not planning to agree to his demands.
Very well. Then find yourself some enemies with whom you wish to cross blades. A taste of my power will more than convince you. Once we have dealt with them, we shall proceed to Tenshukaku.
And as for your end of the bargain, if you lose, you must release Aminoma Yuya from your control.
I accept.
Don't do this, Kazuha!
This is the only way to save Aminoma Yuya. If we don't do this, he'll forever be the Blade's puppet. The Cursed Blade's strength is currently very weak, and I sense he's hesitating. This suggests his heart is still not completely devoid of honor. The power of the Tatarigami lies in intensifying existing obsessions. This is the reason Mr. Nagato and Aminoma Yuya fell prey to it. Since I don't have any similar kinds of obsessions, I should be able to put up some resistance for a while. Even if things take a turn for the worse, I still have you both here with me. We have a chance here to save an innocent victim. I am willing to accept the risks entailed.
Your disdain for me betrays your woeful ignorance. I agreed to this bet because there are things I wish to learn too. Now, take me in your hand.
Kazuha?
I'm okay. I felt a little dizzy at first, but only for a moment.
I suddenly had a wanting to collect Pokemon.
Pokemon cards.
Yeah.
It's all right. So far, this was as I expected. I will. Thank you.
What should we do next? Have you got a plan, Kazuha?
We find some enemies. Although this blade has endured much turmoil, it probably hasn't experienced many real fights. If a blade built for Ishin art cannot enter a state of harmony between blade and bearer, it cannot unleash its true power. If he wants to avoid reality, then we need to fight until he has no choice but to face it. He shouldn't last long in an intense combat situation.
Wait a minute! Paimon remembers hearing about something from the Adventurers Guild. Since the Takatsukasa clan abandoned that secret base, it's been held by Ronin ever since.
Ah, all right. Please lead the way.
What about Amanoma Yuya? What should we do with him?
The blade says he'll let Amanoma Yuya trail us silently. Although he hasn't regained his own consciousness yet, he is not in any immediate danger.
Are we sure this is a good idea? It's a pretty treacherous journey. Okay, fine. Just be careful.
So we're gonna have a zombie walking behind us. Gonna be like.
I don't want to exactly call him a dummy because that's.
Then just call him a zombie.
Well, he's not dead.
I know.
To be considered.
Oh no, that's one. I was gonna say what?
No,
do we have to go up? I thought we had to go down.
No, you have
Ah, jeez. We gotta go up. It's gonna be a climb.
Yep. Matt, you go. No, you go.
Ready?
No, you go. No, you go.
No, you go.
No, you go.
You go.
You go.
You go.
You go.
I'm saying Hugo.
Yeah, I know.
Okay. Yeah, it shouldn't be that far now.
The wall.
Beetle. Up there. Bloop, bloop, ba-doop, boop, boop, ba-doop, boop, ba-ba-da-ba-da, ba-boo. Gotta stop jumping. Is that outside?
What?
It's like someone. It sounded like someone was like, "Ooh!" Either that or there was a dog out there.
I was gonna say, wait.
Buggy. Maybe it's over this way. Oh yeah, now it's saying go down. Oh, no, it's not there. It's around here. Is it there?
It is.
Okay, yeah. Occupied hold, level 82.
Yeah, I think we can take it.
Yeah, we'll be fine. And I think we have Kazuha with us.
Mm-hmm. Oh, you can only play as Kazuha.
Oh shit.
One with nature. The wind knows me.
Let's get down to business.
Oh, battery's too slow. It's not dead yet.
One with nature. Clouds high. The birds call.
Nice.
How are you feeling? You okay?
I'm all right. The blade is performing largely as I expected. Having gone so long without proper use and maintenance, it's become very difficult to use. Though he's making every effort to persevere, I do not think he can last much longer.
Something else on your mind?
How strange. Rather than trying to control me, he's instead trying to match my fighting rhythm. Let's keep going.
Okay. If you say so. Just making sure there ain't no... Oop, there's one. I like how they're all just chilling in here, and then I show up and they're like, troublemakers!
What do you want?
Who are you calling a troublemaker?
We're just trying to eat.
It's my lucky day.
Okay, it's not dinner time yet, but still. Snack time.
Say no more.
The wind knows me.
You're the fairy.
No, get out of the way.
One with nature.
Yo.
Fallen leaves, adorn my night.
You're the fairy.
Whoa! Something's up with the blade!
I can sense that his strength is slowly fading away. The blade is becoming more and more difficult for me to wield. He cannot hold out much longer. If he keeps persisting, he will likely break apart at any moment.
But what would that do to Amano Miyuya?
I will be careful with it. He also says he does not have any plans to give up easily. He's still trying to achieve his goal.
Near the end, I glance back.
From halfway down.
Door of Resurrection activated.
Oop, one of the big ones. Ambush! Got your butt.
Into the wind. It's fine. That hurts. One with nature. One with wind and cloud.
Are you okay? It looked like you were really struggling the entire fight!
Yes. And it looks like he's reached his limit.
The sheen's grown a bit dimmer again. It doesn't look anywhere near as impressive as it did at the start.
Perhaps this time we'll finally have a chance to see his true form.
True form? What are you talking about? Huh? What the? Is this the same blade as before? It looks like a piece of junk!
If you choose to continue in the state you're in, you wouldn't even be able to beat Samurai and Kairagi, much less the almighty Shogun. Maybe you did truly wield power to rival the Shogun's light when first forged. But the long journey from Snezhnaya back to Inazuma has left you battered and broken. It barely needs stating anymore. Your ambition is a flight of fancy. I finally figured out why it was that you agreed to my bet. You wanted to reach a state of harmony with me. for perhaps then you would still be able to wield commendable power. But regrettably, we are nothing alike. I will never understand your obstinacy and cruelty, nor can I empathize with the one who made you. The only one who truly understood you had already passed away by the time you were born.
Huh? What's that supposed to mean?
There they are! Take them down!
Where do they keep coming from? Yup, we can help this time.
Don't worry, I'll use my own blade. It's just more of the same.
Let's get down to business.
The wind knows me. Into the wind.
Time to
Clouds high. The birds call.
You fought way better with your own sword.
You are a true Kaedehara in flesh and in spirit. Though we fought briefly together, you have seen me for who I really am. No one knew anything of my story throughout my travels, nor did I tell it to anyone. You are the first person to know the truth. I thought that if I could achieve Ishin harmony with you, perhaps there would still be a ray of hope for me.
But in this too, you have failed.
Indeed. No matter how hard I tried, I could not attain that perfect harmony that your personal blade does with you. Too much time has passed. My physical state is poor, and without proper maintenance, I can only disguise my true appearance behind an outer sheen. Yours is the blade that took on the Muso no Hitotachi. And what a magnificent blade it is. Perhaps I shall never reach that level of glory.
Actually, this is just a generic blade that I picked up during my travels in Liyue.
What?
Forging and maintenance are both important for a blade, but they are not everything. This blade has traveled the land with me for many years, and we have formed a close bond during that time. Plus, in the moment that I most needed it, I received aid from another power.
Friend.
Hey, how's it going, Time Lords? I'm happy to hear that you're doing alright. I told April about it yesterday.
Yeah, we're glad to hear you're doing better.
Skill, blade, determination, and desire. All these must be aligned in the practice of Ishin art. There is something else I must tell you. Though your maker may not have been aware, your ability to possess your own consciousness derived from the power of the Tatarigami. Tatarigami is a malevolence from the ancient past. It is the source of your mania and savagery. Though you tried to cooperate with me while I was wielding you, the part of you driven by Tatarigami was constantly trying to seize control of my body.
I sensed it, but I couldn't change it. It is an integral part of my consciousness.
I resisted its temptations because I wanted to save Amenoma Yuya. But I do not know whether you yourself have any intention of trying to fight it. I feel a great sense of regret for you. Since you embarked on a journey bound for a destination you were destined never to reach. The moment you embarked on this journey, you lost the only person who could have ever unleashed your true potential. And yet there was no way for you to turn your back on his ambition. You have known this for a long time. It is the true source of your despair.
He gave me everything. My life, my form, my consciousness, and purpose. How could I possibly deny him his wish? I said to him, "Do not worry, from here on I shall forge your legacy." How could I go back on my word?
Aww.
I believe our bet is now settled. I have nothing further to say.
Where are you going, Kazuha?
He now has neither the ability nor the motivation to cause further harm. Let's give him some time to reflect on things.
What was that?
Baby steps.
I think my joystick had a little bit of drag on it or something because she's like.
Kazuha, if I win 50-50 is.
I'll love you.
Oh, jeez.
I'm sorry. Prized Ishin Blade. Alright, Ishin Blade. Sorry. Bye bye.
That's it. Okay, go talk to
Now you
Kazuha.
gotta face his life.
Yeah, he's got some stuff to come to terms with.
Yeah. The sword, I will give it to Kazuya if I win. It's a 50-50. Oh, you're trying? Oh, you're trying for it. That's cool. And you're gonna give it to Kazuya.
When I touched the hilt for the first time, it's as if I was transported to a strange dimension. It was somewhere I've never been. A bladesmith lay quietly on the bed, his frail face barely visible under the moonlight. His breaths were weak, and his life near its end. A newly forged blade lay by his side, listening attentively to his final words.
Wow. That was the Blade's memory, wasn't it?
Indeed. While in exile in Snezhnaya, the bladesmith eventually learned the truth behind everything that had happened. The Ishin art had been dealt a devastating blow by the desertion of its best smiths. He spent the rest of his life in the forge, not to vent his frustration and hatred, but to atone for his actions. He felt intense regret at being tricked by the Fatui, but he could never again return to his homeland. His sole wish was to one day return his single, proudest creation back to the land of his birth. So he instructed this sentient blade to find a way back to Inazuma, no matter how long or how hard the journey. But he never wished to rival the gods. All he wanted to show was that they once shone brilliantly as blade and smith, that they were still worthy of being trusted.
So that's the true story. But after that, the blacksmith's intentions were warped by the Tatarigami, slowly
Prince
turning
Junior
his
12
proud creation
said,
into the cursed
whenever
blade
we
of
see
today.
Kazuha, it's detective
Right.
time.
I believe the bladesmith might never have known that the power he worked with was that of the Tatarigami. The hatred within that power is what sent the blade down its ill-fated path. This blade has committed unforgivable atrocities, but only because it lost its original master. No one was there to correct its errors when it was losing its way.
Shame it's too late now.
Yes, it is too late. Time would not wait or stop because of his determination. While the world moved on, his ambition remained stubbornly stuck at that fleeting moment at the dawn of his journey. He seems to have calmed down, though. Let's go and check in.
Okay. Now that you've had some time to think about what you've done.
When I look back at the past, I can remember the day of my forging like it was just yesterday. I once told him that I would pay any price to fulfill his wishes. Such was the debt I owed to him for giving me the gift of consciousness. But darkness and slaughter numbed the mind. Over time, I lost sight of the difference between gratitude and grudge. Not only did I fail to fulfill his ambition, I also defiled it.
You are finally seeing reality clearly.
Since we agreed to the terms of the bet, I will honor the agreement and release Ame no Mayuya. But I still cannot bring myself to forsake his ambition. It is the entire purpose for my existence. So, may I ask you to help me fulfill the ambitions of myself and my creator?
Hey! Now you're adding yours into the mix, too? Jeez, don't push your luck, mister.
It has to be done in this order. At least hear what I have to say. And if you don't agree, I will still release Ame no Mayuya as promised. My physical form, as well as the knowledge I possess, should still be of some value to you.
His attitude has grown a lot milder. What do you think, Kazuha? Should we give him a chance?
Let's hear it.
Thank you all. When I was first forged, my maker was already terminally ill. He told me that he had wanted me to have the grandest opening battle. Alas, after that, he never rose from his sickbed again. Nor have I ever had the chance to prove myself in battle since. My fights were devoid of any noble meaning. They were merely the next step in my never-ending journey. The next in a long line of transgressions. You are a fine warrior. I would like to request your hand in battle and experience a true duel between samurai.
Oh? And who would be the opponent?
I will release Ame no Mayuya and restore his consciousness. Perhaps after that, you can convince him to commit to a fight with you. You must have plenty of reasons to both hate me and desire a good fight.
Understood. Then let's start by waking him up and seeing if he has the stamina and will to fight.
I see. He used my body to inflict harm on others. I utterly despise him and his actions. But since he stayed true to your agreement by releasing me, he must still have some remaining semblance of honor. If a duel can help to set this state of affairs in order, I am willing to put myself forward. I do not wish to be a mere victim in this story.
There's no need to worry. We'll vouch for your innocence to the Tenryo Commission.
Thanks for your help. Who knows how this would have ended without your intervention.
All right, then let's move on. More Ronin could appear at any moment. We can't stay here. In any case, for a final duel, I think we should aim for a greater sense of ceremony.
Yes, let's go. The sword's like, yes, yes. I want to be surrounded by a bunch of beautiful swords going, oh, he's so strong.
Okay, so where do we gotta go to fight first? Fulfill the Cursed Blade's wish.
Way over there.
All the way over there.
You? On the beach.
Of course.
And I want the swords to have bikinis on. And we're like, that. Well, what does that make any difference? He's like, yes.
Prince sure you're 12.
It's like we're taking care of an old man.
We're making a big deal about
Can't believe people
Kazuha
make...
blocked the Mizuno Hitotachi.
Yeah, they were. What you said. Me and April already talked about that. Just people letting out rumors and making things bigger than they're supposed to be. He can't really do that. He just had help from his friend.
Yeah.
And that's way more difficult to explain than, you know.
Yeah. Yeah, because nobody really knows how it happened. Just that one.
Yeah, not even
moment.
him, really. He's like, I think my friend helped me, but is that possible?
Just that one brief moment, he and his friend's goals were the same, and his friend's vision lit up
and helped him.
Helped him block the Raiden Shogun's attack.
Yeah. Alright, let's do this.
This reminds Paimon a bit of the Crux Clash. Yep, we still can't let our guard down. Even now, Paimon has a sneaking suspicion that blade hasn't told us everything. Still, even if he's way past the point of redemption, it's hard not to feel a teensy bit sorry for him. Are you ready?
Ready? Okay. All right then. Successor of Ishin art, Kaedehara Kazuha.
Successor of Amenoma art, Amenome Yuya.
Honored to cross blades with you.
It is my honor also.
Alright, let's do this.
The wind knows me. One with nature.
I missed.
Because he doesn't do it that often, but he also has that dash ability. Oh, it caught me. That hurts!
That hurt.
There will always be those who dare to brave lightning's blow.
Yep, that's the Red Shogun. Just responding to something that Time Lord said.
Into the wind. Fallen leaves, adorn my night.
Thank you for the experience. Although he appears battered and broken, in your hands it seems he's regained a glimmer of brilliance. His sense of savage cruelty has completely faded away. But that same sense of determination remains strong.
You also fought well. I'm sure he relished the experience. There are a few things that I shall leave him to tell you himself.
I must apologize to you for all that has transpired.
You need not seek my forgiveness, nor do I have the right to forgive you on your victim's behalf. It is too late for all of that.
I do not wish for forgiveness. I only hope that you will see my transgressions as mine alone, and not let them stain the legacy of Ishin art. I strayed far from the straight and narrow path, but the Ishin art still has a worthy successor in Kaedehara Kazuha. I beseech you, please understand this.
Yes, I too trust Mr. Kaedehara to do the right thing.
Thank you, successor of Amenoma art.
This blade has also told me that he has another wish. He would like to visit the Amenoma smithy. Maybe we can go back there together.
Prince Shiryar 12.
What does he want to go there for?
Rip Tomo, friend of Kazuha.
I'm not sure, but I think that all this is about to come to an end.
Yeah, I have a feeling he's gonna want to look a little nice and just be...
Be reforged.
Yeah, just look a little nicer. Obviously not as powerful, but just spend out the rest of his time.
About to break.
Yeah, spend the rest of his time as a novelty item or something.
A regular sword.
Yeah, a regular sword.
Well, we don't know. We'll find out.
Yeah, we'll find out. I want you to destroy me. I don't want to live in this world anymore. Especially as a sword, which I didn't know was...
It's Yuya! You have returned!
I am sorry to have troubled you. It's all thanks to them that I was able to return safely.
A prized Ishin blade, turned weapon that controls the human mind. Considering their forging philosophy, this was indeed within the realm of possibility. This is a great pity. But I have some good news as well. Ryuji, from the Bonton Sango Detective Agency, tells me that they've found the missing Mr. Nagato.
Really? Is he okay?
Yes, badly wounded, but he will live. And now that Yuya is back, it seems like the final ending to this story is a happy one after all.
I think I know what you want to do.
What's wrong, Kazuha? Is the blade whispering in your ear again?
Yes. He said he wants to take control of me for a brief moment.
What? No way! Hasn't it learned its lesson?
He tells me that he's thought of another way to fulfill his maker's wish. And he assures me that he won't use my body for anything nefarious. I have decided to let him do it.
Guess there's nothing we can say to change your mind, huh?
I just had a thought. What if he wants to take possession of Kazuya and do crimes so that he can meet the Shogun and fight and
No.
I don't know. that'd be a stretch.
Thank you. I will explain my reasons later. Okay. I am ready. Let us begin. Please, stay true to your promise.
Prince Shiryar 12 said, "Weirder things have happened."
My power is almost spent. Without him, my eventual demise is inevitable. But if I abandon the future to give everything I have in this moment, my physical form can be forged anew.
Everything? You mean...
Yes. The cost is my entire consciousness. You were right. There's nothing that I can accomplish now. But there's still a chance for Ishin art. Once remade, I will be a valuable resource for your studies. Ishin lives on, and its finest hour is yet to come. Even if I am not the one to prove its might to the Shogun, as long as it is an Ishin blade, crafted by Kaedehara hands, it will still fulfill his final wish. Thank you, son of the Kaedehara clan. Over the years, my real name has been forgotten by all. I'm ashamed to utter it, yet it remains strong in my mind. Kagotsurube Ishin. This name is now yours to keep.
Rest in peace.
So, that's why he said it had to be done in that order. His consciousness will disappear forever after fulfilling the bladesmith's wish.
Kagotsurube Ishin. It was the first time I ever heard his name. It seems like deep down he disapproved of his own actions, and thus chose to bury this name deep within his heart. Only in the final moments, before his consciousness faded, was he willing to entrust it to another.
Seems like he really wanted to fulfill his maker's wish.
The same fervent ambition that gave him the motivation to keep going forward also fueled the stubborn determination that blinded him to the path ahead. Speaking for myself, I'd rather see him recognize and atone for his mistakes than see him punished for them. I understand. Perhaps this is a flaw in my personality.
Prince Shiryar 12
I've always
said,
been captivated by grand
"Unlike
aspirations.
most swords, that sword has
Hearing
a flame
his wish
animation."
to rival the divine light touched something inside of me, just as the sight of those who fought to repeal the Vision Hunt decree did. Your quest to face the gods and trace your sibling inspires me in the same way. After everything I've seen, perhaps these pursuits fascinate me a little more than they should.
Oh, Kazuha.
I will continue to support you from this point on. know that you will have my assistance whenever you need it.
Wait, shouldn't we also go update Kujo Kamaji?
Oh, you're right. We need to tell him about the findings of our investigation. And it's also time to give him a response to the offer he made me.
All right. Oh, did she do the little steps thing?
No,
Okay.
she just took a step back and then...
I coughed and I didn't see what she was doing, but I noticed she was walking. Did the cat again.
Up the stairs.
Yeah. To talk to the dude. All I know him as his glasses dude. That's all I remember. I just like that part in the fight. His glasses fall off and break, and she steps on them, and I'm like, oh, he's screwed now. It was so mean. She was such a bitch, but she, you know, she had her reason to do it. But I was like, not the man's glasses.
Seriously, come on now.
We finally seen Ishan art
But no,
at
she
work.
had her reasons for doing it.
Yeah, we finally saw Kazuha smith something for a change.
Yeah.
April got mad at me because I was talking over the cutscene. I'm sorry, April.
Yeah, you kept speculating on what the sword wanted to do, and that's wrong way. And the sword was actually explaining what he wanted Kazuya to do, but you were talking over it, and yeah, so we missed all that. So mute it again.
No, I didn't. I had it muted, so they all heard that.
Yeah, they all heard that, but we missed it.
You can just watch it. It's being archived.
You've returned. I hear that the issue has been resolved. Though this was a treacherous investigation indeed, we're most fortunate that no lives were lost. The Tenryou Commission has already attended to the danger at the warehouse. The investigation into Amanome Yuya should conclude soon. I do not believe he will be charged with any crime.
Wow, you sure kept your ear to the ground.
Then we needn't recount all the details again. Now, as to your earlier offer, I wish to give you my answer. Please take a look at this blade.
What's this?
Kagotsurube Ishin. A weapon crafted using a long-lost blade forging art of the Kaidahara clan. By means of a series of fortuitous events, I was able to recover and restore him. I also promised him that I will continue to study and pass on the secrets of Ishin art. And so, it looks like I will likely continue with my journey across the nations, learning more about this blade as I go.
I see. I understand.
The Kaidahara clan has always been a family of bladesmiths, so it is only proper for me to continue on this path. Were I to accept your goodwill, I may find myself embroiled in conflicts between the shogunate and Sangonomiya. That would not suit me.
You misunderstand. That was most certainly not our intent.
I am aware, but I still desire to continue walking my own path.
Very well. I can understand. Then let's pretend this offer was never raised. However, if you should ever change your mind or find yourself in need of the Shogunate's assistance, please do not hesitate to inform me.
Great. Thank you for your generosity.
Where will you travel to next, Kazuha?
I'll probably take to the seas with Captain Beto again for now. As for my next destination, let's see where the wind takes me.
April saying that you should get one free character from each nation.
I know, seriously.
Oh, that's not how they operate. That's not how they make money, April. You know that. That's a gotcha game. That's what the gotcha is all about.
I know. And they do need the money in order to pay the people to continue expanding on this, and in order to eventually, hopefully, finally complete it.
Yeah, I know. Let's hope it keeps going until we get an actual ending. Many years from now.
Many years from now.
7 to 10 years from now.
Or 20 or 30. Like,
Yeah, who knows? They
seriously.
might come up with some more random stuff after we
Yeah.
complete the game.
Said,
Oh no, now
I
we
hope
gotta
there's
go
a
into
part 2
space.
to this story.
No.
There might be a part 2 to this story. I mean,
no.
no, I don't feel like there might be. It kind of got wrapped up very well. It does say Act 1 for a lot of those things, but they're just taking into account that maybe there might be something to the character
So
that happens
what
in the future.
is that it? Was there
Yeah,
anything you needed to do to really wrap things up?
Yeah, right now I just want to check and see if I got a blueprint for the sword. Or if it is like, well, Time Lord says, and that I have to roll for it.
Probably do gotta roll for it.
Oh, wait, I don't talk to him, do I? I talk to his son. Wait, I did not mean to do this. Oh, crap. Okay, here we go. Oh, no, these aren't blueprints. No, I don't see anything here. Oh, I might not have to. Nope. Okay. I guess it isn't something that you make.
Nope.
Oh, let's take a look in here just to double check. No, I'm not seeing anything. Alright, it's something that I gotta roll for. It's probably in the shop. Oh, I guess this was from the last banner. Because this thing was made available last month. Alright, let's go back up and I'll end the stream. I was going to do more Archipelago stuff, but I was able to get this story done. And April probably wanted to see this more than the next part of the Archipelago anyway. Did you want me to are you okay with me continuing the Archipelago without you?
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, because from what I've seen, they're going to be doing each of the characters, and they already did Kazuya, so. Alright. Let's get it. Go back. Ow, ow, ow. Alright, everyone.
Prince Chiryar 12 said, Want to use the sword Kazuha forged?
Yeah. That would be cool. Alright, everyone, that does it for another day of All Creator Live. It's been here with my sister April.
Good night, everybody.
And to those of you watching in the YouTube archives,
said, you got it as a reward.
Oh, okay. I'll check that out later. Alright, everyone. To those watching in the YouTube archive, give this video a thumbs up. It really helps out the channel, and it gives me positive feedback, which is always good. Lets me know what you want to see. You all have a great day and a wonderful night. Bye, everyone. Bye, everyone.
Bye.
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 Bye. Last word.
All Creator said, good night everyone, laughing face. All Creator said, thanks for watching.